I'm MJ with MJ Fit.
And I am Jessica with Jessica Kristen. This is my business.
And so we're going to talk today about the health of your skin and how exercise and nutrition and topical things that you're putting on your skin are going to have a big effect. So I'll let Jess start.
Yeah, so I do online holistic nutrition and health coaching for women. So I see a lot of women coming to me struggling with acne. It's really common, becoming more common and prevalent. So on the nutrition side of things, what I have noticed and what I know to be true is that a lot of acne issues actually stem from the gut. So nowadays we're under a lot of stress, whether it's stress from outside sources, stress from eating processed foods and sugar and things like that. So many people are dealing with what is now known as quote unquote leaky gut. Essentially what that means is you are not breaking down food particles the way that you should be. So you then have these foreign particles that go through your digestive tract and then get pushed into your bloodstream, which then can come out of your skin and often can create acne. So whenever I see someone dealing with acne, gut health is one of the first things that I look at. So the first step around this would be eliminating inflammatory foods. So there are certain foods that have been shown to create more inflammation and certain foods that have been shown to specifically create acne. So my first step for you would be to eliminate those foods for at least 30 days. Those foods would be gluten, dairy, sugar, processed foods, and then for some people, grains. Kind of depends. Some people can do okay with gluten-free grains, but eliminating grains for a period of time can be super helpful. Once you've eliminated those foods, I would then suggest that you add in gut healing foods to start to repair your gut once again. Gut healing foods that are really amazing. Bone broth, which you can now buy at most natural food stores. You can also make it yourself. Collagen from grass-fed cows is another great way to support your gut. Fermented foods, things like kimchi and sauerkraut a couple times a day. And then there are certain supplements as well. A really good probiotic is always great. Some hydrochloric acid is amazing, as well as digestive enzymes and bitters would all be things that would be really helpful to start to support your gut and should then start to help heal on the acne front. And then in addition to that, your liver is another thing you might want to take a look at. So your liver is your first detox pathway. So it's possible that if you're dealing with acne, for whatever reason, your body isn't detoxing the way that it should, especially if you are on hormonal birth control, because your liver is now trying to process all these synthetic hormones. So supporting your liver naturally is another really good option. Eliminating those inflammatory foods will certainly help. Also eliminating caffeine and alcohol is really going to help. And then liver supporting foods would be dandelion root tea is amazing. Dandelion greens are also awesome. Cruciferous vegetables such as Brussels sprouts and cauliflower and broccoli, so having a couple cups of those a day are also going to be really helpful. And then milk thistle is another one that will help naturally detox and support your liver.
And so then we're also going to kind of talk about the different hormonal effects of both proper diet, which she kind of touched on, but the exercise piece of that too. So stress reduction is huge in hormonal effects. So lowering cortisol levels and increasing dopamine and serotonin is going to drastically affect the hormone levels just because of the ability to control stress and to keep that cortisol levels as low as possible. And then blood flow. So blood flow is increased pretty much everywhere, especially to the working area when you're exercising. But blood flow is going to help speed up everything, so it's going to help carry more nutrients and oxygen to your cells. And then going back kind of to the liver detox piece of it, your liver is going to help to detoxify and rid your body of all those toxins. So just to get the metabolism increased as well, but blood flowing and then help facilitate the recovery via the liver. And then we're going to kind of talk about topical skin treatments too, which is kind of more of your field.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to touch on the hormone piece as well. That's super important. Hormone imbalances will definitely create acne. Hormonal acne generally shows up kind of around your mouth area too. So if that's where you're seeing your acne, it can be related to hormone imbalances. So everything MJ said, supporting your gut will also support your hormones, because if you're dealing with leaky gut, that will also create stress, which creates hormone imbalances. So it really all comes down to stress and handling that. But the other piece here that we really want to talk about is also what you're putting on your skin. So everything you put on your skin gets absorbed directly into your bloodstream. So that will definitely impact how your skin reacts. So it can create acne, it can also create rashes and allergic reactions and things of that nature. There are very little laws and regulations around the ingredients that can be used in our skincare products. So having a safer skincare routine and really making sure you're checking in on what you're using, what the ingredients are. The Environmental Working Group is a really awesome website that you can go on and find out more information. They also have an app where you can put in a product and it will actually rate kind of how safe it is on a scale of 1 to 10. So that's a really, really good resource. That would be another step that I would really encourage you to look at, is creating a safer skincare routine as well, makeup and skincare.
And then some takeaways that would be really important. So definitely reduction of stress is going to have a huge effect, and you can do that. Obviously, exercise is a great way for stress reduction, affecting hormone imbalances, things like that, and nutrition, of course, as well. So following the anti-inflammatory foods that she had recommended, and I'm sure she has plenty more resources that can help you find different foods and more of a formal diet plan to help you reach that. And then gut supporting foods as well. And then getting enough sleep is going to affect how your mood is throughout the day, how you handle stress is a big piece of it too, and then also the topical things that you're putting on your skin.
Absolutely. And then one more tip, you can kind of talk more about this, but would be makeup when working out.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a culprit of it too. Sometimes when I have makeup on, I just go to the gym, but with increasing your core temperature, your pores are expanding, so you're letting all of the makeup settle into those pores, and then when you cool down and you get off, well, then your pores close back up and that makeup's still in there. So then it just becomes kind of dirt and grime, and you're also sweaty, so that's in there too. And then we're gonna start to see more blackheads and more breakouts overall. So you're gonna notice a big difference between the more hormonal acne, which is kind of cystic a lot of times and deeper into the skin, versus when your face is just kind of dirty from not taking off your makeup. I always recommend taking it off before, but if you're in a rush and can't get to that, just make sure you really wipe your face afterward before your pores really have the chance to close back up and keep all that makeup in there.
Yeah, amazing. And if you want more from me, you can go to my website, jessicakristen.com. I'm also on Instagram at justpureliving, and I have a lot of tips over there. And I also do work with a company that creates safer skincare and makeup products, so if you need a resource for that, let me know.
And again, I'm MJ, and you can always come into my gym, which is in Centennial and South Yosemite Street. And I also have a website that is mjfit, that's not my website, mjfit.co, there we go. So you can always go there. I have a blog on there as well with lots of different resources for healthy eating and exercise tips and different skincare things as well.